Europe's top travel destinations. Europe is full of dynamic cities famed for its museums, gastronomy, nightlife, and architecture, from England and France to Italy and Germany. As a result, it's unsurprising that selecting on the greatest destinations to visit in Europe might be tough. Use this list to plan your next trip, and vote in the poll below to influence next year's selection. 1. Paris. Paris is home to a plethora of well-known museums, monuments, and churches. You might easily spend your entire holiday enjoying classic attractions such as the Eiffel Tower, browsing through Louvre exhibits, and meandering through the gorgeous Luxembourg Gardens appreciating flowers. During the day, though, you should set aside some time to people watch and eat fresh croissants at sidewalk cafes. As the sun sets, sit down for a delicious French lunch accompanied by excellent wine. 2. London. The London bucket list experience includes seeing the world-class British Museum, seeing a performance in the West End Theatre District, exploring the Tower of London, and eating fish and chips or a Sunday roast at a local pub. However, vacationers on a tight budget may be put off by London's expensive accommodation charges. If you want to save money, book your accommodations ahead of time or consider renting a holiday home. 3. Rome. On a journey to Europe, Rome is a must-see destination. The aroma of freshly prepared Italian cuisine wafts through the alleyways, and historical landmarks abound. The Colosseum, the Roman Forum, St. Peter's Basilica, the Sistine Chapel, and the awe-inspiring Trevi Fountain are all must-see attractions for any visitor to Italy's capital. If you have more time, go to Trastevere and the Spanish Steps in addition to the main sites. 4. Florence. Florence, Italy, is home to world-class museums, gorgeous architecture, and delectable cuisine. Visiting Michelangelo's David at the Galleria dell'Accademia, taking in city and river vistas from the Ponte Vecchio, and ascending to the pinnacle of Florence's most iconic site, the Duomo, are all must-dos. When hunger strikes, visit the Mercato Centrale Firenze to stock up on fresh meats and cheeses, or stop by a quaint outdoor cafe for pizza or gelato. 5. Barcelona. The unique architecture of Barcelona, Spain, distinguishes it from other European locations. The Parc Güell and Basilica de la Sagrada Familia, as well as the Palau de la Música Catalana and the many medieval buildings in the Gothic Quarter, are very magnificent. Relax on La Barceloneta beach, enjoy a variety of excellent local tapas at Boqueria Market, or sip sangria along Las Ramblas when you've had your fill of admiring the city's gorgeous architecture. 6. Alps of Switzerland. The Swiss Alps, which are located south of Zurich, Bern, and Basel, are a winter sports enthusiast's paradise. While skiing, hiking, and snowboarding are the most popular activities in this area, you'll also find charming towns, tranquil lakes, and breathtaking landscape. There are also luxury mountain resorts across the region, making it a playground for all types of travelers. A journey to the Swiss Alps would also be incomplete without a bowl of warm, gooey cheese fondue. 7. Amsterdam. Amsterdam is more than just coffee shops and the red light district. Bike around the city's fashionable streets before visiting the Van Gogh Museum, the Dutch Resistance Museum, the Rembrandt House Museum, and the Anne Frank House. Plan a lunchtime picnic in Vondelpark or take a boat tour of the city's many canals when your feet need a break. 8. Santorini. The unusual volcanic landscape, peaceful beaches, and gorgeous local architecture are all reasons to visit this Greek island. From the sky-high village of Oia, take in breathtaking views of Santorini's famed blue waters and whitewashed structures. Then bury your toes into the jet black sand of Kamari Beach or the vibrant crimson sand of Red Beach before stopping by a local vineyard to sample the island's scrumptious vino, which is made with grapes grown in volcanic soil. 9. Amalfi Coast. Visit this Italian coastal region for once-in-a-lifetime vistas of the Mediterranean Sea from picturesque cliffside settlements. Spend your days trekking the nearly 4-mile-long Vallone della Feria route, strolling through Positano's lovely neighborhoods, or escaping to more private locations like Fiordo di Fiore Beach. Consider taking an Amalfi Coast boat tour, which may include stops at sites such as the Emerald Grotto and the Marmorata waterfalls. 10. Prague. A trip to Prague will make you feel like you've entered a fairy tale. Take in the Gothic architecture and lively ambiance of Old Town Square, and don't miss out on a visit of Prague Castle and a stroll across the wonderfully gorgeous Charles Bridge. Prague is an excellent place to visit if you want to tour Europe on a budget because of its inexpensive food and beverages, lodging, and public transportation. 11. Venice. Venice, Italy's picturesque canals, historical buildings, and scrumptious gastronomy will impress travelers of all kinds. St. Mark's Basilica offers opulent architecture, a stroll across the famous Rialto Bridge, and a snapshot in front of the iconic Bridge of Sighs. However, keep in mind that this incredibly popular attraction attracts large people, especially during the summer. Additionally, gondola trips and accommodations are costly, so make sure to spend properly. 12. Athens. With the world-famous Acropolis and ancient Agora, Athens was created for history fans and architecture admirers. Athens, however, is more than its historical sites. The relaxed atmosphere and delectable cuisine of the Greek capital entice visitors as much as the city's well-known attractions. While seeing the city, take a stroll through Plaka, a historic district with restaurants, cafes, whitewashed residences, and attractive boutiques. 13. Cyprus. Although it is loved by Europeans, this island off Turkey's southern coast is not as popular with foreigners as other European beach and island attractions further west. The island nation is a bucket list destination with a combination of ancient landmarks and natural wonders. Take a swim at one of Cyprus' beautiful beaches or at the Adonis Baths, which are said to be a favorite of Greek gods. Alternatively, visit the archaeological park of Kato Paphos, a UNESCO World Heritage Site dating from the 4th century BC, to see ancient ruins. 14. Vienna. The most famous aspects of this historic Austrian city are its music and monarchs. Explore Schönbrunn Palace and the Tiergarten, which is home to the world's oldest zoo, built by the Habsburg family. Art aficionados should visit the Museum of Modern Art at the Museumsquartier Wien, while music fans will enjoy visiting the House of Music and touring or attending a concert at the Vienna State Opera. 15. Madrid. Spain's capital has it all. Gorgeous architecture, exciting nightlife, world-class museums, luxurious hotels, and, of course, plenty of great Spanish food and drinks. Don't miss a flamenco show and a Real Madrid soccer match, as well as a stroll through verdant El Retiro Park and a tour of the Royal Palace of Madrid, Spain's royal. 16. Dublin. Beer lovers, cultural hounds, and history buffs have long made Dublin, Ireland's most populated city, a popular tourist destination. Dublin, which is home to the Guinness Storehouse and the Jameson Distillery Bow Street, also has a variety of pubs, many of which can be found in the city's famous Temple Bar Quarter. Non-drinkers should visit popular attractions such as Kilmainham Jail, St. Patrick's Cathedral, and the National Gallery of Ireland. 17. Stockholm. The greatest time to visit Sweden's frequently frigid capital city is during the summer months, when daytime temperatures in the 60s and 70s are common. The pleasant weather makes outdoor activities such as wandering through Djurgården's parks or taking a boat cruise to observe the cityscape much more delightful. In addition, Stockholm's picturesque cobblestone-lined Old Town is home to a variety of must-see sites, including the Royal Palace and the Nobel Prize Museum. 18. Budapest. The Hungarian capital is home to a diverse collection of monuments, museums, and religious institutions. Admire the architectural magnificence of Fisherman's Bastion, a neo-Gothic, fairy tale-like monument, and take in panoramic views of the city from the building's terrace. Then take a tour of the Hungarian Parliament building or book a Danube River sightseeing cruise. It would be impossible to visit Budapest without seeing the city's world-famous thermal baths, which are heated by natural thermal springs. 19. The Azores. This Portuguese archipelago, located far off the coast of Lisbon, is an underappreciated European beauty. Cetades and the volcanic Furnace Valley are two of the most beautiful natural beauties of São Miguel Island, the largest and most inhabited island in the Azores. Explore Portugal's highest mountain, Pico Mountain, and secluded beaches such as Praia do Almoxarife and Praia de Porto Pim via island hopping. Alternatively, take a trip out into the Atlantic Ocean to witness why this location is known as a whale sanctuary. 20. Berlin. After more than 3 decades following the collapse of the Berlin Wall, Germany's capital city now has everything from museums and monuments to vibrant eating and nightlife scenes. History aficionados should visit the memorial to Europe's murdered Jews, the Topography of Terror, the Brandenburg Gate, and the Checkpoint Charlie Museum, while art lovers will enjoy the UNESCO World Heritage listed Museum Island, which houses 5 institutions. 21. Munich. Despite the fact that Munich is one of Germany's most costly cities, there are plenty of things to do that don't require you to open your checkbook. The English Garden, a number of churches, and Marienplatz, which is frequently bustling with street performers, vendors, and restaurants offering bratwursts and beer, are all free attractions. Visit one of the many beer gardens sprinkled throughout the city for an authentic German beer experience. 22. Copenhagen. Copenhagen has it all, from world-class art and history museums to breathtaking castles and palaces to explore. Christiansborg Palace, Tivoli Gardens Amusement Park, and the central Nyhavn area are all must-sees. With its bold, colorful structures facing the river, the city is surely eye-catching. There are a few more great ways to experience Copenhagen, including hiring a bike or going on a walking or Segway tour. 23. Istanbul. Istanbul, an ancient city with numerous technological improvements, has skyscrapers close to antique sites. During the day, shopaholics crowd the Grand Bazaar in Istanbul, while at night, partygoers flock to the city's nightclubs in droves. Don't forget to carry a few layers if you want to visit Istanbul's famed religious buildings, such as the Blue Mosque and the Süleymaniye Mosque, because admittance is only permitted to those who cover up. 24. Seville. Andalusia's gem is Seville. The Plaza de España and the Real Alcazar are two of the city's many architectural wonders. While you're here, take a stroll around the charming and colorful Barrio Santa Cruz and a riverboat down the Guadalquivir to take in the city's magnificence. Summer visits should be avoided, though, because temperatures can reach 100 degrees during the day. 25. Reykjavik. The capital of Iceland, Reykjavik, serves as a gateway to some of the country's most spectacular natural wonders. Drive through the famous Golden Circle route to see must-see attractions such as Thingvellir National Park, Gullfoss Waterfall, and the active Stråkar Geyser. Time your trip during the Northern Lights season, which runs from September to mid-April, for a unique experience. If you don't have time to drive far from Reykjavik, remember that you may witness this natural phenomenon from the city.